Competition in the social media world is growing faster and stronger as the day goes by. Social media is not exactly what it was some 5, 10, 15 years ago, and today the competition is stronger, tighter, and even more competitive than ever. Hi everyone, my name is Hilary Onyejekwe and this is Hilarium Digital, and today we're going to be talking about 4 strategies that you can use to stand out in your social media marketing, okay, without spending more money on ads or whatsoever. So stick around until the end. I'm going to give you a bonus tip that's going to help you to crush it in the year 2021. Welcome back. If you are new to this channel, consider subscribing. By doing so, you'll be an insider and get updates on every time we release a video about digital marketing, about tools and trends, and industry updates about digital marketing that's going to help you and your brand to do well. First tip to stand out in your social media marketing in 2021 and beyond is choosing the right social network for your brand. Now, so many people will just feel like they need to be on all the social platforms. There are customers all over the internet, but you can't catch them all. If you are a B2B business, you should consider LinkedIn. You should consider optimizing on LinkedIn and being active on LinkedIn, right? LinkedIn is very good for B2B. Also, Twitter is equally good for B2B, right? So you stay there, remain active, grow your fan base, and you're going to explore more. You don't have to be on all of them, right? If your demography, it goes for young teenagers, all right, people below 30. What you do, your business or your brand, is for people below 30 years and all those stuff. Okay, you should consider Instagram and Snapchat. This is where they spend most of their time. This is where they are. On Facebook, right? So picking out the right social network is very, very, very important at the start of social media. Tip you need to know is optimizing your social media profile. Optimizing your social media profile goes way beyond just putting your name and your company logo and your brand banner and that's all. No, you have to optimize for the name, address, and phone number of your business. You got to be strategic in your description, right? When you're writing your business description in your profile, it is all the platforms doesn't have the same number of characters for the profile description. Okay, YouTube has more description than that of Instagram, has more than, okay, Instagram is even fewer than YouTube. It's fewer than okay, Instagram is even fewer than Facebook, right? So on your profile page, all you have to do is to optimize for the keyword of what your business does. All right, so each business has its own keyword, right? So when you optimize for your keywords in your description, it's going to help tell the search engine, and this is what my brand does, this is what my business does. And when you optimize for that, it's going to help bring out your business in the search results when somebody queries a search engine. Okay, so optimizing your business profile, your social media profile, is very, very, very important. All right, so another thing you should notice is when you query Google, it gives you options of if you want to search for image or videos or all that. So use image a lot, use images a lot. Graphics is very important when optimizing your social media profile or when you're posting online. All right, it goes a long way. Tip number 3, start creating content. Start creating content, because 90% of the people online are just there for entertainment. They are pure consumers. Just the other 10% are the ones who are actually creators. You have a personal profile. Are you creating content? Are you bringing out information for people to see about your brand or what you do? Okay, just like at Hilarium Digital, we are into we're a digital marketing agency, and by so doing, we create video content, we create content on our website to teach people or to let people know more about what they can stand to gain if they use the digital marketing strategies for their businesses. Okay, so if you're not creating content, you're leaving a whole lot of cash on the table, because definitely when you create content, people are going to see you as an authority. People are going to want to listen to you. You're more likely to be asked questions in your field, and when you answer them well, definitely it's a win-win for you. So you should create more content, you should push out more content, and the content should be of value, not just any kind of content. All right, that takes us to tip number 4. But before we continue this video, if you are enjoying this video in any way, consider subscribing and leaving a comment below. Say hello in a comment, and I'm going to definitely respond to your comment, and we'll take it up from there. If you're enjoying this video, click the subscribe button, click the notification bell, and give me a thumbs up. That takes us to the 4th tip, which is build connections. Building connections is very important. Okay, it is true we all on social media, but we need to build. You need to make your fans and your followers know that there is a face behind the brand, not just imagining that this is a business or this is a that, right? So you need to put a face. You have to build connections and know people, especially if you're a brand. You get to make people know you. This is the face behind Hilarium Digital. This is the face behind ABC Enterprise, right? So building connection means you're talking to people in person, asking questions, answering their questions. Okay, so another thing you can do on building connection is answering questions on other forums, forums like Quora, where people come to ask questions. How can I do this? What is this? What you answer them very well, answer them correctly, they'll definitely come back to you. Answer questions on platforms like Nairaland if you're a Nigerian, or if you're an African, well, you don't have to be a Nigerian to use Nairaland. So you can just ask questions there and or answer questions there, and people are going to answer you. All right, so when you answer questions there, they are going to say as an authority. So before we conclude this video, and for you staying up to this moment, I'm going to give you one final tip, and that is do not go for follower count. It's good to have a whole number of followers and fan base. It's good to be verified on Instagram or on Twitter. It's good to have a large fan base, but as a starter, as a small business, that shouldn't be the priority. Because when I started earlier, every time I'm on the analytics of my Facebook, of my website, of my YouTube, and you see, when you focus on the numbers, you forget about what you're really doing. Okay, so you are doing this. Building organic fan base takes time, so it is not something that you should be worried about, that you have 100 followers. Fine, if you have 100 followers that interacts with your posts and your activities on, probably on Facebook, you have 100 followers, and when you post something, 60 of them interact, likes, shares, comments, you're way more better than Facebook search engine is definitely going to recognize you more than the other person who has 1 million subscribers, but whenever he posts something, just 2 or 3 people interacts with it. That is to say, your post is more engaging. Despite the person has 1 million subscribers, Facebook will eventually show you more often, more frequently than the other person. All right, because you are as long as the social media world and the internet world is concerned, what they know about is just user experience. For people to be interacting more on yours means that your post is likable, your post is shareable, your post is a good content and people are interacting with it. So it's definitely going to show you above the other person. So if you like this video, consider subscribing and drop a like, drop a comment, say hello below. All right, so that will be all for today, and thank you for watching. I'll see you right in the next video.